Hello everybody, welcome to Codex. My name is Shriyansh who is pursuing undergraduate course from Netaji Subhash University of Technology, and today is the 20th episode of our web development journey. In the previous video, we have talked about the units in CSS, and in this video we are going to talk about font family, box system, and setting the height and width of the boxes. So I am very much excited, and I hope that you are also excited for this session. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Whenever we visit different websites, we see that all the websites have different fonts. For example, some of them are using Calibre, some are using Times New Roman, and some are using their custom font, for example, Spotify and Netflix. And we provide these font using the font family property. For example, if you see here, the it, this is the document created by me, that is my index.html file using the lorem 500 property, and this is a custom text of the MDN document, and this is a default text of my browser. And here you can see the L. See, the L here is different from the L here. L shown in here is different from the L here, so you can understand that these both texts are different, and this provide a different look to our website. See, our website is looking like this in the Times New Roman, and here it looks something nice. That is, a font is good here. Font is good. Hmm. See, there are many font families available, and you can have a basic understanding of such families using the. If you visit the website cssfontstack.com, there are many websites, but I use this website. See, in they will tell you that in sans serif family all these fonts are available, and not even they tell you the names of the font. They even tell you how much they use in Mac and how much they use in Windows. See, as in sans serif, Arial is used 99.84% in Windows and 98.74% in MacBooks. Similarly, all these fonts are available here. See, now let's see how it works. I will select here my development because I have written the lorem text inside the development, and here inside the curly braces, I will write font family. Oh, sorry. For example, if I write here Arial. Now if I visit my website, my web browser, you will see that the text here is changed now. My text is changed. Okay. Now what if I provide here the font that is not available in my CSS? See, for example, if I provide the font like this, let me copy the name and write here. Now if I visit my website, now this font is available. Hmm, which font is not available? Yeah, Control C, and if I write here Control D and then view on my website, this is also available. See, understand that if my font is not available, then in my website, in my web browser, my website has a default font of my website. That is, in the case if any of the font, that is, for example, I use this font brush script M7. This brush script M7 font, if not available, then my website has a custom default font of Times New Roman. Times New Roman. As you hmm. See, and what if we want to have some fonts like if for example I use a font that is not available, then I want to use another font. For example, if want to use Calibri, but I also need some backup. That is, see, if I want to use Calibri, but if Calibri is not available, then use another font. For example, I write it Times New Roman, and if I write here another, and if Times New Roman is also not available, for example, if neither Calibri nor Times New Roman is available, then you should use brush script M7. See, since the Calibri font was available, so my website has a font of Calibri. But if that was not available, then my website will have the font of Times New Roman. And if if Times New Roman is not available, then my website will have the font of Brush Script M7. And if Brush Script M7 is also not available, then my website will have the font of the default font, that is, the Google has a default font of Times New Roman, so it will have that. So that's all for this font family. And if you want to have more knowledge of this, you can visit this website of MDN. I will provide a link in the description box. You can go and check out this. Now see, if I open here Instagram login page, if I open here Instagram login page and inspect this page, and hover over this element like Instagram. For example, if I hover over Instagram icon, if I hover over this, if I hover over this, if I hover over my whole website, you will see that all of them are represented in a form of box. That is what the box model says. See, in my website all the things are divided in the form of box. That is, that area is divided in the form of box. That is, for example, the area given to this box is also divided in the form of box. Area given to this text is also divided in the form of box. See, and to the box we provide some height and width, so that we specify that this box has this height and this width. For example, if I visit if I come here and let me remove this and write here Shilyansh and another div, or let me remove this first. I write here a paragraph tag Shidyansh and another paragraph tag Goel, and if I write here paragraph tag, and here I write the height of my paragraph tag. Height should be, for example, 20 pixels, and width should be 100 pixels. Now if I preview this on my web browser, you will see that you will not be able to understand that thing simply like this. But if I hover over this, for example, see, now my Shiryansh, that is my first paragraph tag, has got the width of 100 pixels and height of 20 pixels. If I increase the height, for example, if I make the height 200 pixels, see, Shriyansh and Goel both are at a distance. Both are at a big distance from each other because I provided the height of 200 pixels. And even if you hover over Shriyansh, you will see that 100 is the width and 200 pixel is the height of my paragraph tag. I have created a box whose width I have provided to be 100 pixel and height to be 200 pixel. I hope that you understand this box model and height and width property. And see, one more thing about VW. How to use? We can also use VW and VH in here. For example, if I write here, I am focusing on VW and VH because we will be using the relative units in the real world project, and it will be of highly helpful. It will be highly helpful for us to have the more and more knowledge of the relative units, so that we can use them and make our website responsive. Because a responsive website is also ranked good by our SDE. See, here if I write 20 VW, 20 VH, 20 VH means 20% of the height, 20% of the area occupied by my web browser, 20% of the area of the screen of my web browser. And if I write here 20 VW, that means 20% of the area of the 20% of the area of my web browser screen. See, the distance between them is decreased now. And if I inspect this, you will see that now Shriyansh has got the width of 279.27 pixel and height of 107.34 pixel. Similarly, Goel has got the width of 279.27 pixel and height of 107.34 pixel. So I hope that you like this video. That's all for today. Stay tuned, keep working hard, and I will see you next time.